Hello, my 3 subscribers. I am back this month with another 2-gun action match challenge video. This month I wanted to pay a testament and run some good old-fashioned tack irons. So today I'm going to be running an AKM that I actually built for a friend. This is an AKM that's really kind of a Frankenstein build. It started off as one of those qual arms AKs, and basically through finding out I wasn't confident in any of the parts, we pretty much rebuilt this thing from Hungarian, Polish parts, and put a JMAC combo block, JMAC barrel, Epsilon muzzle brake, so it might be exciting. Now for this stage, this is a pistol and a rifle stage. I have a rifle around my sling right now, slung around my body, and then I will have this plate rack that I will take out with the pistol, and then the silhouette that I have to get 3 hits with the rifle for the second part of the stage. Now the first part is that I'm going to engage 2 of these plates on the plate rack, and then I'm going to retreat back to another set of barrels and then take out another 2 and then repeat that a 3rd time before I swap to the second half of the stage. Another weird part to notice about this match today is that normally we have a 180-second par out time, but due to concerns about being out in the middle of the day in June in Arizona, they wanted to keep the stage times shorter so that way people weren't in the sun as long.
Stop missing.
So here's the last part of the stage, is that I'm going to take my rifle and then load it. And I actually forget to turn off my safety here to charge it, so I have to do it twice. And then I have to get 3 rifle hits, 1 from each step. Here I do find out that my 0 isn't quite exactly where I want it to be, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I can just aim a little bit low and to the right, and I can get my hits. I did pretty good on this stage, kind of in the middle of the pack, but it's also really interesting that this is a very, very flat curve. There isn't really any distinct groups. Stage 2 did in fact involve a bucket. What we had to do is you had to put your bunch of loose rifle rounds and rifle magazines into this bucket, and you reload as part of the stage. I imagine most people imagine it going like this.
Stand by.
Unfortunately, that doesn't turn out to be reality. Reloading rifles for this part of the stage did take a lot of time, and especially with a very, very short 90-second par out time, reloading is just basically, it takes way too long to actually do this as a functional part of the stage to even be competitive. So how can you pretty much be competitive in this stage? You just swap the pistol and don't even worry about it. Now this is a little bit different. So instead of actually having a finite amount of targets to hit, what it is that I'm trying to get 6 hits in kind of a pattern, and basically when I get my 6 hits, that will take 10 seconds off of my total time. So the more iterations I can do, that's another 10 seconds I can get off, and that's another 10 seconds I can get off. Now I will say using a pistol is not really me being smart all by myself. I did witness my friends and a lot of the competitors around me have a very, very hard time running the rifles. So I figured, hey, my pistol and iron sights, this is only 50 yards. This should be fine and good enough to handle. There it goes, my first iteration complete. Now I go on to my second one. I can say I do have a reload right here. And I'm actually very, very happy about this reload and transition down into the bottom position. Second iteration complete. All right, cool. So I got a total of 70 seconds, which was a total of 10 and 10 taken off the time from 90. I got kind of right in the middle of the pack of this for this, so especially for having a pistol with iron sights, I will take that, although I probably could have done a little bit better. So for stage 3, since I knew the 0 on my AK wasn't good, I just had to change skins. So this stage is exactly the same as the last one, except that instead of getting 6 hits, I have to get 5. So it'll be 1 hit on the right target you see there, and then 3 hits on the left, and then 1 hit on the right. And then I go to swap sides of the truck and repeat that. And that's 2 iterations, 1 for each seat. And the same thing, every iteration you do is 10 seconds off your total time. Now you see here, I'm actually taking a long time to get ready because I can't quite, you actually had to kind of sit in there and get a good idea of how sitting on there was going to be performed. And you can see I have to readjust, but you can see I have an issue where, unbeknownst to me, I actually am hitting the A pillar on the Bronco, which is very, very inconvenient because it is placing a piece of metal between me and my target and it is not hitting. And I don't figure this out for a little while. In fact, actually, you can probably hear the crowd telling me what's wrong, and I just can't hear them because of my foamies in my ears. There we go. I get 5 hits complete, and then I swap sides of the truck, and then I put the rifle out the window so I can get my next 5. And at this point, I know the stage is kind of lost, so I'm just having fun. Although ironically, despite all the mag dumping, I actually get that done pretty quickly. But you can see here, I really don't have time to finish my 3rd iteration. This one, I was lucky to get 2. Fortunately, everyone was able to get at least 1 iteration on the stage, so that's actually pretty cool.